They are female lawyers, and from their countenance, they are not happy. What is paramount on their mind is how to get justice for 2 rape victims who are actually nursing their pains. One of them is Tochukwu, whose case is already in court. She got raped by a liaison officer of Ebonyi local government council who went to the victim's house with the pretense of sharing face masks provided by the council boss.
2 liaison officers came to our house to share face masks. It was only me and my brother that was at home, so he sent my brother on an errand. Immediately my brother left, he locked the door and started forcing himself on me. I started shouting and asking what he was doing because he was removing his belt. He then pushed me to the bed. I slipped and hit my head on the floor. Forcefully carried me back to the bed, held my 2 hands to the back of my head, knelt on my thighs and squeezed my breast so hard that I almost gave up. He then began to draw off my underwear. I struggled with him, but he succeeded because he was stronger than me.
Sunday, Awoke pleaded not guilty to the charges. All the evidences provided against him proved otherwise.
From what we saw, because when the matter was brought to us at our FIDA office, we saw the bed sheet where there was blood stain. We saw, and the things they orally told us, whereupon we moved into action, we dropped our petition to the state, and then from there, we were sure that she gets justice.
On the other hand, is another rape case involving a 20-year-old girl, Miss Fidelia. Her ordeal began with the suspected rapist, Mr. Ebonyi, who happens to be a neighbor, approaching her for a relationship. And when she said no to the proposal, the suspect quickly hatched a plan unknown to Fidelia, who thought she was free from his praying eyes. The victim was targeted and raped by Mr. Water, who dragged her into his house within the neighborhood.
I was shouting, "What have I done to you? Leave me alone." So he slapped me again. I shouted, I screamed, "Jesus Christ, what have I done to you? Can you just leave me? Let me go." So when he now used that belt on me, he was dragging my clothes. There's a top I was wearing, so he just tore the hand because he has beaten me as in sorry that I cannot even say, I cannot even shout. I don't even have strength again to shout. He then did what he has to do. After then, he just pushed me out. My clothes, I was naked, and by then I was on my period.
Made to understand that is what that boy is known for. That this particular victim was not his first victim, and he was bragging about it.
Effort is being made by security agencies to apprehend Mr. Water, who is currently at large. It is hoped that Miss Fidelia will soon get herself back and be discharged from the hospital.